What's up, you guys? It's Danny, She Speaks, and I'm back with another video. And today I wanted to get into a topic that is very sensitive, relevant, but touchy at the same time. And I'm sure you saw by the title what it's like for me to be married to a black man in the time of racial uprise, police brutality. What has it done to me as a woman? Not only as a woman, but a wife and a mother. I just wanted to talk about that because it's been on my heart. One of the main things that really makes me nervous is, like, as you guys know, my husband, he does shows and he might be out late one night and I might not be with him. And just the thought of him being pulled over by the police and the possibility of what happened to Floyd or some of these other people happening to him, it can be fearful, it can be nerve-wracking, it can be a lot of different things. So how do I deal with that in this time? First of all, it makes me feel like we're at a disadvantage. Why do I say that? Because I know other races or maybe white people don't have to worry as much. And that's concerning for me, you know. And just seeing that on the news, like, I became very quiet. When I like to process things, I process things internally. And I just think, like, what if that was not even just being a wife to a black man, brothers, friends. I have a lot of black men around me and cousins, and it breaks my heart to see that this is okay. And like I always tell people, like, I don't think that this is new. I think it's just now being televised. So here's some questions I had and I wanted to answer. What are the fears, if any? The fear is maybe losing my husband's life to police brutality or just racism, period. My daughter growing up without a father and repeating the cycle of a fatherless home and just losing my best friend. But do I hold on to those fears, or are those just things that are triggered in moments of racial uprise? Which leads me to my next thought. Is God enough? The reason why I say is God enough, because I know there's some people who are like, okay, if you're a Christian, you shouldn't be fearing that because God will protect you. And it's like, I feel like that's very shallow to say, because at the end of the day, like, we're still human and we still know things happen that we do not know how to explain to good people, to bad people, to people who love God, to people who don't love God. And yes, I believe that the blood does cover, but at the same time, it doesn't mean that my mind does not process these things. And I don't think that God doesn't want us to not process these things. I think he wants us to fight for what's right and to be able to be an example to the next generation and really teach our kids how to respect all humans, whether black, whether white, whether Hispanic, whether whatever. Like, I think it's just starting a new cycle and beginning over, because we have years and years of just history of this being beat into us. Now we need to have years and years of repairing it. What should we do in a time like this? Like I said, and I think I'm going to talk about this on another video, I'm very silent when things happen. Not because I am scared to say anything, but because I want to be careful of what I say. And I want to be wise in what I say. But I definitely believe, one, that we have to raise our family to respect all humans. Two, get to a place where we can buy property, where we can show other black people that you can rise above and that you can be better. And vote. Get out there and vote and be a part of the different laws and things that are being passed, so that you're not in the dark about things or not a part of that, and that people know that the black vote actually does count. So I think it's very important to be involved in politics, and to know and to do your research and to understand and not be, I think the best thing that we can do in this time is not be driven by our emotions. It's okay to be emotional. It's okay to feel. The Bible even says to mourn with those who mourn. That's okay. But I think that we have to let our emotions drive us first back to the cross, and secondly to change in a real way that will stick. That will not just be like, okay, every time something happens, let me go and be outraged, but then after that dies down, there's no change that sticks. Thank you guys for listening. I appreciate you guys. I see you guys in my next video. If you have some fears and some things that bother you during this time and you're worried about, I want to pray for you. So just leave your name in the comments below, and let's hold each other and lift each other up in this time, because at the end of the day, community does matter. See you guys in my next video.